Kanina ay napakinggan natin ang advanced lesson para sa Qtr2, Week 7 of Mathematics 10 CLAID Learning Module. Ngayon naman ay dadako tayo sa advanced lesson para sa General Mathematics CLAID Learning Module. Ang ating susunod na speaker ay graduate ng Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Mathematics sa PNU Manila noong 1998. Siya ay may complete academic requirements na sa Master of Arts in Mathematics Education sa parehong paaralan. Sa kasalukuyan, siya ay isang Teacher 3 sa ERIS Senior High School Department. Siya ay 22 years na in service, both private and public schools. Batang MANDunong, halina at samahan si Mrs. Elizabeth M. Lontayaw ng ERIS upang mag-advance lesson para sa kanyang topic na Proposition, Simple and Compound Proposition, and Operations on Propositions, Qtr2 Week 7 CLAID Learning Modules.
Thank you so much, Mrs. L.D. Babylon H. Carloy, for that wonderful introduction. Before we start, let me congratulate all the people behind the success of Project SOAR. Of course, headed by our OIC SDS, Dr. Romela M. Cruz, OIC ASDS, Dr. Aurelio G. Alfonso, SGOD Chief, Mrs. Emma G. Arubio, SID Chief, Dr. Aling G. Mendoza, Education Program Supervisor in Mathematics, Mr. Restituto I. Rodelas, our Principal in Euloyo Rodriguez Integrated School, Mr. Romeo E. Bandal, our Mathematics Head Teacher, Mrs. Cynthia M. Delino, fellow mathematics teachers, our home partners, and to our MANDunong learners. Let me also acknowledge the writer of today's topic, Ms. Gloria Arrocero, a senior high school teacher of Isaac Lopez Integrated School. Also, special thanks to Ms. Jamaica T. Torres, our junior high school SPED teacher, and my partner in senior high school as math interpreter. And to my dear friend, Amelita Ibanez, for her technical assistance. Senior high school learners, Batang MANDunong, join me in today's session, Qtr2, Week 7 in General Mathematics. For this week, competencies are number 1, illustrating and symbolizing propositions. Number 2, distinguishing between simple and compound propositions. And number 3, performing the different types of operations on propositions. Our objectives: 1, define proposition correctly. 2, illustrate and symbolize proposition. 3, distinguish simple and compound proposition. And number 4, perform the different types of operations on proposition. Logic is the science of correct reasoning. It has been studied since the classical Greek period. Aristotle is considered as the father of logic, while George Boole is considered as the father of symbolic logic. Boole developed an algebra of logic in which certain types of reasoning were reduced to manipulations of symbols. Let us have a recall on the 4 types of sentences. Declarative sentences make a statement. They tell us something, they give us information, and they normally end with a period. Example, I am watching a telenovela. Interrogative sentences ask a question. They ask us something. They want information, and they always end with a question mark. Example, what is COVID-19? Imperative sentences give a command. They tell us to do something, and they end up with a period or an exclamation point. Example, do your homework, please. Exclamatory sentences expresses strong emotion or surprise. It is an exclamation, and they always end with an exclamation point. Example, stop. What is a proposition? A proposition is a declarative sentence that is either true or false, but not both. If a proposition is true, then its truth value is true, which is denoted by a capital letter T. If a proposition is false, then its truth value is false, which is denoted by a capital letter F. Note that statements which have subjective judgment and statements that involve pronouns or variables which are not readily decidable as true or false are not propositions. Propositions are usually denoted by small letters. The most common used are P, Q, and R. Let's have an example. Let us read this first. This can be read as P is the proposition Philippines is one of the countries in Southeast Asia. The statement Philippines is one of the countries in Southeast Asia is a declarative sentence, and its truth value is true. Therefore, P is a proposition. Determine whether each of the following statements is a proposition or not. If it is a proposition, give its true value. P is the proposition Luzon is an island in the Philippines. This is a declarative sentence, and Luzon is an island in the Philippines. It is also a true statement. Hence, P is a proposition. Q is the proposition Vivo is the best cell phone. Although Q is a declarative sentence, it is not a proposition because it can neither be true or false. It is an opinion. It can be true to me, but not on you. R is the proposition either logic is fun and interesting or it is boring. This is a declarative sentence which is true since students may find logic either fun or interesting, or it is boring. Hence, R is a proposition. S is a proposition, welcome 2021. This statement is exclamatory, and hence, it is not a proposition. T is the proposition, where is Euloyo Rodriguez Integrated School? This is an interrogative sentence. Hence, it is not a proposition. U is the proposition, 7 plus 3 equals 10. The given equation is a mathematical sentence. Translated into English, the equation reads, the sum of 7 and 3 is 10, which is a declarative sentence. It is also a true statement. Hence, U is a true proposition. V is the proposition, get the book on the study table. This is an example of an imperative sentence because it is a command. So, it is not a proposition. A proposition can be simple or compound. When we say simple proposition, it conveys one idea with no connecting words. Example, P is the proposition, today is Saturday. Q is the proposition, Thea is drinking milk tea. While when we say compound proposition, it contains two or more simple propositions using connective words. What are these connective words? These are and, or, if then, if and only if. Examples: or is the proposition, if you will study your lessons, then you will pass the examination. In proposition or, we use the connective word if then. S is a proposition, today is Sunday and Rodel will watch his favorite basketball game. In this proposition, we use the connective word and. A logical connector or logical operator is either unary operator or a binary operator. A unary operator means it is applied to only one single proposition, and we call that as negation. When we say binary operator, it is applied to two propositions like conjunction, disjunction, conditional, and biconditional. For our next topic, we will make use of this storyboard, a Bet's Bubble Tea House. It opens daily at 10 a.m. We also have your menu of the milk tea, Okinawa, winter melon, taro, matcha, mango, peppermint milk tea, pudding, and add-ons pearl, crystals, and its sizes, small or large. And we have here 2 students. Out of this storyboard, we can create simple statements like Eman bought Okinawa milk tea, Abet's bubble tea house opens at 10 a.m., Gary will buy peppermint milk tea, and Sophia will drink the taro milk tea that she bought. Out of the simple statements, we can also create compound statements. Let us begin. Let's start with negation. By definition, the negation is a simple proposition that denies the truth of the given proposition. It is denoted by this symbol. It is called tilde, or another symbol for not sign. This can be read as not P. Another notation of this is using the not symbol. Let's have an example. Today is Saturday. Feya is drinking milk tea. To negate this simple proposition, all we need to do is to use the word not. Or, if we're going to have its symbol, then we may use symbol like tilde and not sign symbol. So, we have here not P. Going back to the proposition P, all we need to do is to use the word not. Or, we need to negate the statement today is Saturday. It goes like this. Today is not Saturday. Okay, next. Not Q. Remember, Q is the proposition Feya is drinking milk tea. If it's not Q, we need to negate the statement. Therefore, Feya is not drinking milk tea. Conjunction. By definition, a conjunction is a proposition formed by combining two propositions, called conjuncts, with the word and. The conjunction of propositions P and Q is denoted by this symbol, and this can be read as P and Q. Let P and Q represent the following simple statements. P. Eman bought Okinawa milk tea. Q. Eman added crystals on his milk tea. This time, we're going to express the following symbols in words. Number 1, take a look at the given symbol. In this case, we will make use of an and statement because that symbol is for the word and. And it goes like this. Eman bought Okinawa milk tea and added crystals on his milk tea. another symbol. Again, take a look at the given symbol. In this case, we're going to go back again with the given statements. And this time, we're going to negate Q. Then again, we're going to make use of an end statement or an end word. And it goes like this. Eman bought Okinawa milk tea and did not added crystals on his milk tea. Disjunction. A disjunction is a proposition formed by combining two propositions called disjuncts with the word or. The disjunctions P and Q is denoted by this symbol. It seems like a small letter V, and this can be read as P or Q. Let's have an example. Let P and Q represent the following simple statements. P, Sophia will buy taro milk tea for her cousin Christelle. Q, Sophia will drink the taro milk tea that she bought. We will write compound statements in symbolic form. Let's have the first one. Sophia will buy taro milk tea for her cousin Christelle, or Sophia will drink the taro milk tea that she bought. Here, we need to consider the or statement, and therefore, we will use its symbol, and it goes like this. This can be read as P or Q. Another compound statement, Sophia will buy taro milk tea for her cousin Christelle, or Sophia will not drink the taro milk tea that she bought. In the given compound statements, we make use of the or statement again, or the or operation, and we also have here the word not, meaning to say the second statement is negated. And it goes like this. P or not Q. Conditional. An implication is a proposition that claims a given proposition called the antecedent or premise, entails another proposition called the consequent or conclusion. Implications are also known as conditional propositions. The conditional of propositions P and Q is denoted by this symbol. We have here P, then arrow, Q. And this can be read as if P, then Q, or P implies Q. Then again, the statement before the arrow symbol is called the antecedent or premise, and the statement after the symbol or the arrow symbol is called the consequent or conclusion. Let's take this example. Let P and Q represent the following simple statements. P, Abet's bubble tea house opens at 10 a.m. Q, Amy will buy her favorite peppermint milk tea. This time, we're going to express the following symbols in words. Let's take the first one. P, then we have an arrow, Q. Remember, this symbol implies if-then statement. Therefore, we will make use of the if-then connective words. And it goes like this. If Abet's bubble tea house opens at 10 a.m., then Amy will buy her favorite peppermint milk tea. Another symbol, we have not P, then the arrow symbol again, not Q. This time, we make use of if-then operations and the negation. We need to negate first statement P, then we also need to negate statement Q. Then we will combine the two using the if-then statements. And it goes like this. If Abet's bubble tea house will not open at 10 a.m., then Amy will not buy her favorite peppermint milk tea. Biconditional. A biconditional proposition is a conjunction of two implications formed by exchanging their antecedents and consequents. The biconditional of the proposition P and Q is denoted by this symbol. We use the double arrow symbol P, then the double arrow symbol Q, which can be read as P if and only if Q. If and only if is also abbreviated as IFF. Let's take this example. Let P and Q represent the following simple statements. P, Amy will drink milk tea. Q, Gary will buy peppermint milk tea. This time we're going to write each compound statement in symbolic form. First statement, Amy will drink milk tea if and only if Gary will buy peppermint milk tea. In this particular example, we make use of if and only if operation. So, we need to make use of its symbol. And it goes like this. P, then the double arrow symbol, Q. Another compound statement, Gary will buy peppermint milk tea if and only if Amy will drink milk tea. Then again, we make use of the if and only if operation. And it goes like this. Q, then the double arrow symbol, P. And this is read as Q if and only if P. Let's take another example. This time we're going to combine the four operations: conjunction, disjunction, conditional, and biconditional. Let P and Q be the propositions. P, the light in room 10 is on. Q, somebody must be inside the room. Let's start with conjunction. Remember, we make use of the end statement in a conjunction, or the connective word end. If we will combine the two using end statement, this will be the light in room 10 is on and somebody is inside the room. Next operation is the disjunction. In the disjunction, we make use of the word or it is an or statement. So if we're going to combine the two using or statement, it goes like this. The light in room 10 is on, or somebody is inside the room. Conditional. In the operation conditional, we make use of if-then statements. So let us use if-then statements given these two propositions. And it goes like this. If the light in room 10 is on, then somebody must be inside the room. And for biconditional, we make use of the if and only if statements. So, combining again the two propositions using if and only if statements, it goes like this. The light in room 10 is on if and only if somebody is inside the room. To wrap up our today's session, we have the following. A proposition is a declarative sentence that is either true or false but not both. If a proposition is true, then its truth value is true, which is denoted by a capital letter T. If a proposition is false, then its truth value is false, which is denoted by a capital letter F. Propositions are usually denoted by small letters. The most common used are P, Q, and R. A proposition can be simple or compound. Here is a table for the logical operator or logical operations. including its statement and its symbol. Remember, we have 5 logical operators, namely negation, conjunction, disjunction, conditional, and biconditional. For negation, we make use of the not statement. For conjunction, we make use of the or statement. For disjunction, we make use of and statement. For conditional, we make use of if-then statement. And for biconditional, we make use of if and only if statements. That's all for today, Batang MANDunong. Always remember, stay home, save lives. Help stop coronavirus. Stay home as much as you can. Keep a safe distance. Wash hands often. Cover your cough. Sick? You call ahead. Batang MANDunong, walang maiiwan, lahat kabahagi ng bilang. And for that, thank you so much for listening and God bless us all.
Hello everyone! Tapos na po ang ating Quarter 2, Week 7 ng Project SOAR para sa Junior High School as well as Senior High School. Sana marami kayong natutunan para maging madali ang pag-aaral ng mathematics. At palaging tumutok sa ating YouTube channel para madagdagan ang ating bagong kaalaman. Huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe sa ating official Facebook page, MTM, Mathematics Teachers of Mandaluyong, Batang MANDunong, walang maiiwan kabahagi ng bilang. At laging tandaan, Math-sayang Math-aral, tayo ng Math-tuto kasama ang Math team. Ako po si Ma'am Delino na nagsasabing walang mathirap kung tayo ay math sisikap. Bye everyone! Kita-kits po ulit tayo. God bless!